Welcome everybody to our Greene Acres. Okay, let's get to making some pretty spring decor. Now the first project, we're going to make some bottle brush carrots. Now I saw the inspiration for this over on Instagram. I'm going to make mine a little bit different. So make sure you're following me on all the social media platforms because I upload over there about daily. But I do Goodwill videos and a lot of thrift hauls. So here's how I found these bottle brush trees. Here's something to look for when you're on the Christmas aisle at the thrift store. When spring's about to happen and you're not really wanting to look at Christmas stuff, pick these up because we can make a DIY out of these for springtime. So I'm going to pick these two up right here because I've already packed the ones that I had up for Christmas and they're in my storage unit. But I'm going to get these two and I'm going to be doing a DIY with these coming up. So y'all stay tuned for that. So as y'all can see, I got these at the thrift store since mine were already packed up. So if yours are packed up like mine, look at the thrift store on the Christmas aisle. You can still get some at a good price. I bought these on Blue Tag Day, so that means they were half off, so I got them both for $4. I'm going to take some Rustic orange spray paint, but you can use any kind of spray paint that you want. There is another color orange that they sell at Walmart, but it's going to have a glossy finish to it. These trees weren't hard to paint, but they did require a couple to 3 coats. You want to put a layer on, let it dry really good, and then go out and apply another layer. Now once I got them the way I wanted them, now I'm going to get Ben to help me break off the stems. They're not hard, and actually we just did it with some clippers. You basically, if you just score it, the little wire, and then bend it, it'll come right off. So I left a little bit on it because I want to attach some greenery to them and make some carrot stems. Now I'm using a garland that I got at Hobby Lobby, but you can use whatever you want for your stems. Now I'm just going to cut off a few of these and then I'm going to size them down to fit the tops of my carrots. I just used as many as I felt like would make a full, little greenery head for my carrot, and then I'm going to tie it on and use a piece of twine. Now I'm going to wrap the twine around. I'm just going to go around and kind of twist it because I'm just going to leave that twine on mine as an embellishment. But you could also tie it around with the twine, and once you get done, you could also add a really pretty piece of ripped fabric or a ribbon. These little bottle brush carrots are so fun to make, and you can also make these in all sizes because bottle brush trees come in all sizes. So just take what you have, or like I say, if you don't have any bottle brush trees that you can get to if they're already stored up, make sure to check the yard sales this summer or your local thrift stores. Next project is going to be a thrifted project also. I got this little metal hanging planter. This has great patina on it, and I think I only paid $1.99 for it. But I love the little rust on it, so I'm going to leave it just the way it is. I love the little rustic wear to it, so all I'm going to do is, and it's got a great little handle where we can stick this over some vintage windows or display it in our home where we can just hang it on things. But I got this cute little bunny transfer. I'm going to link him down below, and I'm just going to apply him to the front of it, and that is how easy it is to upcycle and add a cute little spring embellishment to a little $1.99 planter that I got at Goodwill. Now, if y'all have followed my channel very long, y'all know I love to make projects out of scrap wood because I have a lot of it around my home. But if you do not have access to scrap wood, no worries. Always look at the thrift store because I'm always coming across great project pieces at the thrift store that are very inexpensive. This big chunk of wood right here was only 99 cents, and a lot of times somebody's already painted it for you and they've already added an embellishment. So that's another great way that you can get scrap wood pieces. Look at yard sales and thrift stores. Now, I love to support small businesses, and Etsy is one of my favorite places. You can shop for so many really cute home decor pieces, but I love to go out and purchase downloads that they will send to my email. I download them onto my computer and I can print them out as many times as I want to. This was a little 8x10 rabbit, and I love the little grain sack stripe on it. So I'm just going to apply it to the front of this little piece of wood. I'm not even going to repaint it. I love the color that it is already, and I'm just applying it in sections using my DIY liquid patina, and then I roll over with a brayer to ensure that all the wrinkles and the bubbles are worked out. I'm going to go around the edges. I'm just going to go around with some sandpaper just to make that paper look like it is, made on into that wood. And these make great little shelf sitters. You can also put these in your baskets for filler. So with just a 99-cent piece of wood that we got at the thrift store and a very inexpensive download, well, now we've got a great piece that we can set out for springtime. Now, once I made that little bunny, I thought he needed some friends. So I went out and I purchased a few more. Now, you got 6 of these, and they actually come in 2 different sizes. When she emails them to you, you get 2 different size options. So I'm just going through my supplies. I'm just taking little scrap pieces of wood that I have. That's just a 2x4, and then I've painted it. I think I did some pumpkins with it for the fall. But like I always tell y'all, you can always flip your projects over and do the other side, or you can just paint over it and keep using them and refresh them for each season. So I'm just cutting these little cute little bunnies out, and again, I'm just applying them onto my wood pieces using liquid patina. Now, I love this bunny. He's an 8x10. We can also frame him, but I'm going to show you another way of how you can just take a simple piece of scrap wood, and like I say, make sure to look at the thrift stores, because I find a lot of scrap wood pieces, like I say, people have donated them because they've made projects out of them and they get tired of them and then they donate them. So again, I'm just going to apply him to my block of wood, and that's all I'm going to do. And like I say, these make great, inexpensive, fun pieces to work on that we can add to baskets. We can set out with our florals for the spring and the summertime. And I love to decorate with bunnies all year long. So, this piece right here, I can set up in my home and use it throughout the year. Now, once you get your bunnies made, you can add embellishments to them. You can add twine, wrap twine around them. You can add bows, lace, ribbons, whatever you want to add to them. I left him just like he was, and you'll see it when I stage him. I found another piece of scrap wood. I'd made a project with this, and I just flipped it over. I'm just going to apply some white paint it up, and then I'm just going to add another one of these little cute rabbits. These right here, like I say, you get 6 different designs on these. These were so cute. So I just applied it to another little piece of scrap wood I had, rolled it out with the brayer, and now I've got a whole little collection of cute little bunnies that I can set out for the springtime. Now I'm going to show you how we can make another really cute carrot. And this is a really unique little idea. Just take some florals that you have. This is just a bunch that I got at Walmart, and you'll want to pull the little flower heads off the stem. And these, I think, were maybe $1.97 or maybe 97 cents. but I'm just going to color coordinate my rows of my carrot. You want to start out at the bottom and just use one little floral, and then you're going to add a floral to each row as we go up. But I did want to say that you want to clip your stem down as close to your little bloom as you can, and I took that little green rosette off the bottom of it. It come off really easy. So like you can see, I started out with one, and then I added two for my second row, and then I'll do three. And as you can see, as we go up, we will add one more floral to each row. I think when I ended, I had a row of 8. So I went from 1 to 8. Now I'm, like I say, I'm color coordinating because I don't have enough of just the orange ones, so I'm putting in those little pinky cream ones. But you can do yours any color you want. You can get all orange florals. You could do all cream color. Now these little florals had, you could see like some green in the center of them since I took the stems off. So just to cover that up, here's a couple of options. You could put those little flathead, little sticky pearls on them that you can get at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. You can stick those down in there and just have some pearl centers. Now I put this on a piece of, this was just a piece of, it's not even a piece of poster board. It's just a scrap piece of cardboard, but it is the thickness of poster board. But y'all know I try to use everything that I have on hand. I try not to waste anything. So I just went around and trimmed off the excess once I got my florals glued on. And here's another option to cover up that green. Just put a little dab of hot glue in there and then just kind of pinch those little center petals together, and that'll cover up the green. Now you can add any kind of stem that you want to. And I'm going to give you a couple options. You can take a doily, or you can take a piece of lace that maybe has a pretty ruffle on it. Just bunch it up and tie it really good with your twine. Now I went around with the twine and kind of twisted it and kind of wound it around just to give my doily or piece of lace just a little bit of structure. Because what you can do with this is you just can glue this on the back of your carrot just to give it, just kind of a little frou-frou carrot head. But there is one option. Now if you don't want to waste the little leaves and the stems that we cut the little flower heads off of, you can use that for your little carrot stem. Just bunch those together. I just cut some off and just bunch them together, and then I'm going to tie them up with some twine. I'm going to do the same thing once I tie the stems around the bottom. I'm just going to tie it really tight with the twine, and I went around it a few times just to secure it really tight. Now you kind of want to put it in the center, find your center, and then you just want to apply it with some hot glue. Now once you get that applied, I'm just going to add a little bit of wired ribbon to the top of it, but you can embellish your carrot any way you want to. These were so much fun to make. You could make these as large or as small as you want to. If you want to make a bigger one, just like I say, just keep alternating, the number in your row. Like I say, once you go up, just keep adding one, and like I say, you can make it as big as you want to. So if y'all make one of these, make sure to go over to my home decor page. Make sure to post a picture over there so I can see it. The next project is going to be a fun one, and this is a Dollar Tree Crafter's Square. This is just one of those little wood plaque blanks. These make great project pieces. I always have these on hand. I'm just going to paint it white with a couple layers of chalk paint, and then I'm going to take this really cute lamb transfer that I have. Now I'm going to leave these transfers linked down below, but these, you get 3 sheets, and they've got some really cute little farmhouse animals and these little sweet little lambs and some bunnies on them. So I'll link them down below, but these are so cute. Now we've got a cute little plaque. Now you can drill some holes in this, add a little wire hanger. You can hot glue a little ribbon, some little ribbon ties on it, tie it around your baskets. You can put this in your wreath. Another fun project piece that I picked up at the thrift store is this long metal wall pocket. I love these. Now this one I think somebody had already tried to spray paint it and only paid $3.99 for it. So this is going to be a great piece. I just spray painted it a couple of layers of white Rust-Oleum flat spray paint. Now I'm going to put another one of those really pretty little transfers on it. This one is kind of a large transfer, but I love him. And he comes in the same pack as those sweet little lambs did. So like I say, I'm going to link those down below. But this just added just the right embellishment for this cute little wall pocket. Now we can add a pretty little bow to it and some beautiful flowers. Now I'm going to show y'all just a really fun and easy way that we can make some cute little eggs that you can just set around. These are great little project pieces and they're fun to make. And like I told y'all, I try not to waste anything. This is a sheet of decoupage paper that I had left over from a previous project, and I'll try to link I'll link the website of where I get all my decoupage paper from. But decoupage paper goes a long way, and usually you can get a sheet for a little over $3. But you can make a lot of projects out of them. So I'm just taking pieces of the decoupage paper and these little wooden eggs. I'm sure these probably come in a pack from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure where I got them. I may have picked these up actually at a yard sale. But anyway, just some little wood eggs. And I know you can probably find things similar to this at Dollar Tree. But I'm just taking liquid patina and I'm going around and I'm just applying this leftover decoupage paper to some assorted sizes of these little eggs. Once the liquid patina dried, I'm just going to go around each one with a sanding block, and I'm going to remove all the excess paper and smooth around the edges. I forgot to mention, I went over my eggs with a little bit of white chalk paint, because like I told y'all, anytime you use decoupage paper, it's always best to use a white background because your decoupage paper will just pop. So I'm just going to add these to a little teacup with some Easter grass, and that's all I'm going to do to these. But like I say, such an easy little project, but this is fun and just gives you some little sweet little eggs to set around in your spring vignettes. The next project is going to be a really easy one, but I have done a project with using one of these Target dollar spot pedestal trays. The last one I did, I don't know, I put a blue type transfer on it. Well, I found another one, and I'm not sure how much I paid for it. I think $1.99, so it's very inexpensive because it was $5 at Target. But all I did was clean the top of the pedestal tray, and then I had these cute little birds left over from an IOD transfer book from last year. They were so popular. I'm just going to add the birds to the top of it, and now this will make a great addition for springtime to add around with our little bird nest and our eggs. Another item that is a great decor piece to upcycle is little wood crates. Now this one I got at Dollar General at the end of the season, so I think it was like 90% off. I only got it for like maybe $1 or less. And pick up a couple of those little wood paddles at Dollar General with the holes in the handle. They're $1, and you're going to need a wooden dowel. Now I just went over and painted my little crate. Now a lot of times you can find little crate wood boxes at the thrift store too. But if you want to put a handle on yours, like mine did not have a handle, but just to dress it up a little bit, you can use these little wooden paddle spoons that have the holes in the handles, you can use these to make a handle for your crate. I'm just using hot glue, but you could also use wood glue if you want a more secure fit. I a lot of times take my projects apart, but I did too, since I'm doing this for the first time. I use hot glue in case I needed to adjust my spoons once I put them in. But you can see that dowel I use, and I will try to link the size of dowel that I use. It was just the right length, and it also fit through that hole perfectly, so I didn't have to cut anything. Now I went over my little crate, I chalk painted the whole thing, and now I'm going to add this really pretty transfer to the front of it, because what we're going to do is we're just going to make a cute little flower box. Now we'll have this transfer also linked down below, but just a little very inexpensive item that you can pick up and you can just dress it up, and now we've got a cute little flower crate. Okay, y'all, we are at the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope you saw some projects that you may want to try for yourself. And hopefully they're going to be easy enough and fun for you to make some really pretty spring or just any occasion decor for your home. And as always, I love y'all and appreciate y'all so much for coming over to my channel and watching my videos, and for your sweet comments every week. I read all of them. So make sure to go over and follow me on all the social media platforms. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And if you liked the video today, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week in a new video.